Hey there. Hang with me. Not that anybody's watching, but if anybody tunes in, please hang with me. Get my setup ready. I'm gonna sit outside here, have a little coffee, see how I can set it up right there. How's that look? That looks pretty good. Hey, that looks really nice. Let's see how I can do this. Although it's teetering very precipitously. Hang with me, don't tune out. Just gonna have to assume you guys can see me. And then I look very handsome. Hello, Rick Johnson. Thank you for joining. It's not that hot. Maybe I'll go like that. I don't know. But not that cold, I mean. Oh, good morning. Good morning, Capson. Good morning, Master Troll. I love when Master Trolls join. Good morning, FATC. Good morning, Van Rosen. Good morning, Spectrum, Stitcher, and D. Cutshaw, and Jake and somebody, and Guadalupe Velasquez. Good morning from Virginia, Keyway. No, I think Crocs make sense. I have never owned a pair, honestly. But I own Birkenstocks, and Crocs are colorful, waterproof, light, cheap versions of Birkenstocks. So no, I don't think people with Crocs. And to be honest, I'll wear my Birkenstocks with socks. Tells you a little bit about me. Please tell me tonight's winning. I do not play the Powerball, Joan. I don't. I just, I hear it's 1.9 billion. I don't need 1.9 billion. I think about 50 grand is what I could use right now. And, yeah. Let me see. We don't need that. We don't need that at all, do we? No, we don't need that. That's not even funny. If it was funny, I'd keep it around, but, yeah. It was kind of funny. I would have kept that around, but it wasn't even funny. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Good morning. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. I am coming at you from Naperville, Illinois, which is a town of about 150,000 people, 35 miles west of the beautiful city of Chicago. Naperville is a town that is often rated as one of the best places to live or raise a family, or one of the best school systems in the state of Illinois. And I live in a small home, a 2-bedroom, 1-bath ranch home here on the north side of town. Again, my name is Ken Tracy. That is my beautiful dog, Holly. I think you can see her. I can't totally tell. She's an English Springer Spaniel. She's a good girl. We just got back from not a long walk, actually a mid-range walk. And had a nice walk. It is a beautiful day. The sun is shining. The leaves are still coming off the trees, as you can probably tell behind me. Hello, Melissa Williamson. And the leaves are still falling off the trees. I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning. She is sweet. Since 3 o'clock this morning. 2:56 is when I woke up. And I've been I came on TikTok about a year ago, almost to the day, and I've enjoyed the heck out of it. And I've been doing videos for a long, long time. I'm a realtor by trade. I've been doing that for 17 years. The market's slow. I think I sometimes wonder if there's more to my life than selling real estate, because selling real estate, my name is Ken Tracy. Ken. You feel like you're on a hamster on a wheel, always looking for the next person that's moving. And I meet a lot of people, and I don't want to look at the people that I meet on a day-by-day basis as, hey, is this person needing to move? And, and I don't want them thinking I'm looking at them with commission breath, if you know what I'm saying. Anyway, before I talk too far, I got some coffee here in my Yeti. It's the end of a pot of, what have I been drinking? Pumpkin spice coffee. And I'm going to take a sip. I've got a new pot brewing of the Cafe Starbucks Sumatra in the kitchen, and I might go get that in a little bit. But let's have a little coffee. Cheers to you guys. Oh, these Yetis are pretty nice. They keep things hot, and they keep things cool. That's perfect. So anyway, I'm kind of at a transition in life in a lot of ways. Going through a divorce. Moved into this house about, 5 months ago. Stopped drinking about a year ago. I used to drink all the time. It wasn't good. It wasn't healthy. And kind of figuring out what I want to do. Trying to reinvent myself at 54. And figure out... hold on here. Got to make sure Holly's... Stay here, Holly. My neighbor's walking out. Can I talk to us? Am I talking to you? I think I am talking to you. What was I going to say? Oh, kind of at a transition. And I think a lot of us, maybe it's a midlife crisis if I lived 108. But I'm not totally sure. And trying to figure out what I want to do going forward. And I know I'm changing a lot personally. And I almost feel that, and in my relationships, and I almost feel like the last shoe to fall, or whatever they say. I don't think you know me from TV, but I appreciate it. Might be a career choice. And again, I've been on TikTok for about a year now. Enjoy it. I've always used videos in my work as a realtor. Always felt pretty comfortable talking on video in front of a camera. And really enjoy this platform and really enjoy putting whatever message I want. Thank you for following the host. I, again, got started about a year ago. I was certainly not an overnight success. I still am not an overnight success, but I'm plugging along. I'm the little train that could, and I'm pushing the train up the tracks, and hit 1,000 fans on June 23rd. Hit 2,000 about a month and a half ago. Wait, not even a month and a half ago. Yeah, a month and a half ago or so. Not even a month and a half ago. And the pace is picking up, which is nice. And that's what's kind of fun about TikTok. The growth tends to be parabolic. And it's fun watching it grow. But again, it's one of those things that it's never enough. I have like 2,500 fans now. If I had 10,000 right now, I'd be going, why don't I have 12,000? If I had 12,000, I'd wonder why I didn't have 20. And if I had 20, I'd be wondering why I didn't have 100,000 and 100,000 a million. So it's kind of funny when we set goals like that. You know, we keep moving the bar. And when you're always moving the bar, it's hard to ever to be satisfied. But maybe that's just the way life is. Let's have a little more coffee. So again, I got up at 3 this morning and did a video, spread it all over social media. Enjoy shooting these videos. If anybody's watching and cares, I think I did a couple of really beautiful ones that are worth watching that I pinned. A couple little longer ones, like 3-minute ones. One about my drinking and one about my son Augie. I'd recommend. Well, realistic goals isn't the key, really. I mean, I'm at 2,500. Say I want to get to 2,600 in a week. You know, again, you just want 2,700 if I get to 2,600. So, the goal keeps moving is what I'm saying. It's not like I'm going to go have a party when I hit 2,600 or anything's going to really change. Hello there, Robin from Houston. How are you? How's Houston today? But I appreciate that. Are you in the Army, sir? Big Red? I feel like I should call you sir. Not even totally sure you're a man, sir or ma'am, from the Army. But thank you for your service either way. But I enjoy it. I enjoy doing these videos. I was inside drinking my coffee before I went on a walk. I've been analyzing the numbers. I feel like I'm a guy trying to learn how to cook, but I'm breaking a lot of eggs while I'm trying to make an omelet. And I don't know what I'm doing. And I don't know about what a hashtag does or, what platforms to be on. Okay, well, thank you for your service. Just kind of doing my best and learning as I go. And I think that's kind of a good rule for life. We get a little better as we go, and we learn a little bit every day, hopefully. And, try and improve. You get your coffee, man, or ma'am. And again, I'm a work in progress, and I'm learning a little bit. I was watching CNBC, and they were interviewing Barry Diller, who owns Expedia, and they were talking about the fate of content and he said something about how live content's always, hello, Shannon from Mississippi. Thank you for all you do and following my page and giving me the love and support. I appreciate it. And he said live content's going to be the way. So I almost thought that was God talking to me. Good morning, Jack Taylor. Thank you for joining. I'm a guy and all guy. Well, cool. Good morning, Jack Taylor. Good morning, Big Red Army. And it almost felt like it was God talking to me because I like to do lives and I go live a lot, often at 8 a.m., but I kind of got away from it because life was collapsing all around me and I was getting stressed out. And I felt like the schedule of being live at 8 o'clock every morning was starting to wear on me. So I stopped for a while. My buddy Jack Taylor reached out yesterday morning and asked me if I'm going to go live yesterday. And I said, well, I'm not planning on it. But then I laid there and I go, what the heck else am I going to do? It's 8 o'clock. I got nothing to do for half an hour. Let's go live. Let's say hi to some people on TikTok and put whatever message I have out there for the world. So anyway, I followed Barry Diller's advice. I'm here live for you. Just while I was walking Holly, I was doing a little analysis of my own video business, whatever that is. And I think probably I post all these videos, or most of them, on a big video platform. I'll just say it that. And I get probably my most viewage hours from posting these live videos. Now, obviously, they tend to go long. They could be half an hour or what have you. So, you get, 1,000 people watching a half-hour video. You got 500 hours of viewership. But if you do a 10-second little quick video, you need a whole heck of a lot of viewers to get that amount of time, if that makes sense to you. So, again, I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm trying to learn a little bit. Good morning. How are you? Is it Lily? I appreciate you joining. Thank you for joining, Keith Wilson. Thank you all for watching. What time is it? 9:12? Oh, it's not 9:12. Do you guys still have regular watches or clocks? I've always been a little slow moving my... Where's my red chair? It died. Full 12. But he didn't know he was in a live show. Truman Show is a pretty good movie. My red chair died. I ripped through it. It was a chair with some material, and I ripped through it. Or actually, I don't think I ripped through it. I think the legs snapped. It was a few years old and heavily used, and I liked it too. It had a cup holder or a drink holder, but it died. It's dead. It's gone. I've thrown it out. I do need more. This flimsy little plastic chair is so cheap, and I weigh about 210 pounds. I could crush it. They get these little cracks in them, and it was in my backyard, and hello, Greg. Thank you for joining. Hello, Karen. Thank you for joining. I went and grabbed it from my backyard and brought it out front because I figured it's a nice day. The sun is shining. I've been in my living room most of the day. Good morning. Glad you're doing live again. Listen while I drive kiddos to school. Oh, well, awesome. What's your name? Titan. Morning, Greg. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy my live. I appreciate that. And it means a lot to me you saying that. Because, again, I'm kind of at a crossroads and trying to figure out my next move in life. And not totally sure what it's going to be. But it's going to be keep going forward. That doesn't make a heck of a lot of sense. I'm going to keep going forward and keep doing my best. I saw a video this morning where a woman was talking, and she said something along the lines of, if you're worried about making every decision you make, you're worried you're going to make the wrong one, you're trapped in fight or flight. I do not want a Harley Davidson. I own a scooter, Suzuki. Good morning, Bev. I own a Suzuki Bergman 400. It is obviously nothing as big as a Harley Davidson, but it's highly functional, and I love it. I love the stuffing out of it. If it gets a little warmer today, I might ride it today because I enjoy it, and we're going to have snow coming here in the next, 6 weeks or so here in Naperville, and snow and two wheels doesn't go hand in hand very well. So I want to get my riding in while I still can. What was I saying? Oh, she said, you're trapped in fight or flight if you're scared of making decisions. And I think most of my life I was terrified about making every decision I thought was meant life or death. Good, even whether I did a live video, I was going, should I do it? Shouldn't I do it? Do I want to? You know, massive anxiety over the smallest, little, silliest decisions. Should I buy the 32-ounce lemonade or the 48-ounce lemonade? Again, I would stress every decision, and describing myself as trapped in fight or flight seems pretty accurate. I think my mind tends to move kind of quickly, and my thoughts tend to bounce around and race a little bit. And maybe that's what makes me doing this live stuff or these videos kind of interesting. And then I'm pretty good at rambling. I don't know. You're still watching, so you must think I'm pretty good at rambling. My apologies to anybody that's just turning in. Hello, Diane. Thank you for joining. Hello, Derek. It's fun watching people climb aboard. Again, I started this about 3.5 years ago on a different platform, and it grew fairly quickly. Not fairly quickly, but I think TikTok's much more exciting and much more has much more explosive potential. I don't know. So we'll see. Let's have a little more coffee. I was thinking, like I said, I just made another pot. I probably have enough here to last me till the end of the show, however long that's going to go. What do I got to do today? I got a bunch of stuff on my to-do list. Again, I'm a realtor. I've been doing it 17 years, and real estate is very slow here in Naperville right now. Hello, Saxony. Very slow here in Naperville. There's just so few homes for sale, and I'm concerned about some economic stuff going on in the world. Thank you for the likes. Your very first live show. My very first one, the very first show I did wasn't actually live. I did it taped on camera and posted it to that other social media platform. And I did that for a couple weeks, and then I went live. It comes up because that other platform will put it up in your memories from time to time. Thank you guys for following me and the host. I hope you find value in my rambling and my talks. But I've watched it, and it is funny, Jack. I have watched it. I've watched the first few a couple times. And I don't know. Hopefully they're getting a little better. They're certainly getting longer. I think the first one was like 2 or 3 minutes, and I was in a dark apartment, and I go, hey, I'm not happy. I'm sad. I'm not feeling well. I'm in a dark apartment. I miss my girlfriend. I miss my old house. Somebody talk to me. 3.5 years later, I'm sitting outside a house saying roughly the same thing. So some things change. Some things stay the same. Maybe that's the way life is, and maybe that's okay. My audience is growing, and feel a little more comfortable doing it. Hey, Pink Silver Chair just became a top viewer. I appreciate that. I don't even know what that means. Hello, Elaine from Kentucky. Thank you for joining. Where's Holly? She's just walking around by a bush. She's such a good girl. She's such a good girl. I'm so lucky to have her. Hi, girl. Where are you, Holly? Hi. You want to say hi to the camera? Hi to the camera. Hi to the camera. My name's Holly. My dad calls me Holly Jolly Christmas. We got her as a Christmas present to the family. And it was super sweet. And now I've inherited her. I got her in the divorce. If I had to get something out of the divorce, Holly's a pretty good thing. So, anyway. I don't know how much I have for you today. I totally appreciate you guys watching, especially those that are following, sending me likes. I don't totally know what all that stuff means. I had somebody send me a whole bunch of diamonds yesterday or 2 days ago, and TikTok told me I got $3.29 from it. It's money. Don't know how to collect that. Don't know what I do with $3.29. The cup of coffee I'm going to be getting at Starbucks cost me $3.53. So maybe if I scrape together a couple days in a row, I'll be able to buy myself a nice cup of coffee. But anyway, I do appreciate people that are sending diamonds, because I know money's tight for a lot of people right now. It's honestly tight for me. Again, I'm in real estate, and the market is amazingly slow. And I've been doing it again for 17 years. And I've seen some good markets and some bad markets where home prices were just going down and down and down. Hi, Keith. Thank you for joining. Thank you for all your encouragement, Keith. You are my test case. Keith, am I putting out too much content? Or are you getting bored? The other day, I posted like 10 videos. I do a morning show I call it a show. That bothers some people, but tough. That's anywhere from, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes. And I posted here. I'm in Naperville, Illinois. And I posted here. And a lot of the content, some of it's pretty good, and it gets lost in the shuffle of the 8, 9 minute thing. And I realized I can go back and edit out certain, 30-second or minute or 2-minute spots out of it and go, wow, that's a powerful 45 seconds or a stupid 45 seconds. I posted one last night about, my pumpkin spice candle. Couldn't have been a super valuable content, but it was maybe a little bit of funny to somebody. Had to be funny to somebody. Maybe a kind of funny, not a gut-grabbing, laughing, funny video, but I don't know. You don't have to watch it, but anyway, so I reach out to Keith and go, Keith, am I posting too much content? Are you bored of my stuff? And he always lies to me and says, no, keep it coming. But he's just got a big waft of some sulfur smell. It's not a good smell. Thank you, Keith. I appreciate you. Keep the lies coming. And again, it's funny. I have like 5 videos. I've never collected them. I thought of you last night at Kroger when I saw the Sumatra coffee. Did you buy any, Bev? Thank you, Shannon. I appreciate you guys saying that. I don't know. I enjoy doing them. It makes me feel better. And I tell you what, I was heading out. Okay, well, I appreciate it. Then I'll stop saying it. I'll just believe you. I was headed out for my dog walk, and I graduated college in 1990. I was a stockbroker and made a lot of money right out of the gate. I guess I can say it. But I was 24 years old, and I made like $170,000 in 1992. And that's a lot of money. And I've been broke. I'm kind of broke right now. I only say that because I know money doesn't buy happiness, but poverty sucks, or being broke sucks. So I don't say that thinking I'm cool, but I'm just saying it because I've had a lot of highs and lows. And it was cool because you could make a ton of money in it, but it was the most soulless, hello, Joseph, soulless career you could have. It was all cold calling, and it was almost like legalized stealing, where you'd call wealthy people and get them to send you money and generate commissions. You sure can, Joseph. We're fairly G-rated. I usually say poop is about the harshest thing I say. But thank you for asking, I guess. Is it Joseph, or did you go by Joe? And anyway, I did that for 10 years. That was fairly soulless. I kicked around trying to find myself for 5 years, waited tables, worked at a printing shop for a while from 2002 to 2005 probably, and became a realtor at the end of that because I thought I wanted to own my own business and run my own business. And I have. And I've done it for 17 years, but it has been hard. It has been hard. I've had a lot of pain, a lot of suffering. And some old guy that was in the business told me at the very beginning, you're going to have more disappointments than appointments. And it couldn't be more true. I was a young realtor desperately needing to sell a home, and a woman was driving in from Indiana to go look at a bunch of homes with me, and I was sure she was going to buy that day. And she called like half an hour late saying she wasn't going to make it because her dog was sick. And it was like, wah, 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 wah. And I can't tell you how much I needed to sell a home that day. And the only thing my whole goal this whole time is get yourself in front of more people. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you, John Bradley. Get yourself in front of more people, because nothing you can say or do should impact whether somebody buys or doesn't buy a home. Because I think people should buy and sell real estate when they need to buy and sell real estate, and you should buy the home you love, because you're going to live in it for a while, and you're going to raise your family or spend your days or your hours And it doesn't have to be a big home. As a matter of fact, right now, I live in a tiny home. It's probably 1,000 square feet. It's 2 bedrooms, 1 bath. And I love it. It's perfect. I mean, it's not totally perfect. If it was, I rent, because again, I'm recently separated. If I owned it, I'd redo the driveway. I'd redo the siding because it's just ugly. And I'd get rid of these. I got these, look at these huge, ugly bushes. I got these big old bushes at the front of my house and the back of my house. If it was my house, I'd get my saw out, cut these bad boys down. Good morning, Sicilian from Boston, Massachusetts. How are you? So what was I saying? Oh, real estate. Yeah, but it's been hard. It's been hard. And I'm tired, and I'm old, and I'm 54. I think I have a library of knowledge and experience, and I would hire me as a realtor. But right now, they're just so, I just did a long walk around the neighborhood. There wasn't one home for sale. If there's no homes for sale, it's hard selling homes. Cut them down. I had the same bushes. Ask the landlord if you can do it. I might. It's not a horrible idea. Not a horrible idea. Yeah, they're just... When I first moved in, they have, they grow out these long extendo stems. And I came in and I got a hedge trimmer and I clipped it all back. And they're growing out again. Look, I'll show you one. You can see that thing right there. I don't like that. Cutting them down might be a lot of work. I mean, if it was my house, I'd do it in a second. I mean, I should. They embarrass me. They're ugly. My driveway's ugly. It's got chunks missing out of it. It's not a gravel driveway. It was pavement, but again, it's just got chunks missing out of it. I don't know how, and it's long. It's long. I don't know how I'm going to shovel it. Because I used to shovel. I got Holly. My wife got the snowblower in the separation. And so I found a shovel the other day while I was on a walk and grabbed it because I figured, what the heck not. It will open up your home, bring in more light. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really go over the windows, but it would make it better. I agree. I mean, obviously I brought it up. That you were talking about your son Augie. I love that name. Thank you, Mama. The one where he's kind of playing with the bottle? Yeah, it is. It is good exercise, Jack, but I'm 54. They call it heart attack snow, the heavy, wet stuff. I mean, I'm in pretty good shape. The home I was living at before when I was with my wife was... a corner lot, and I do like shoveling. And I used to, hey, I appreciate you joining in, Joseph. Go get some sleep. How long am I talking? It's been about half an hour. I'm going to wrap it up real quickly, but it was a corner lot. Think about it before you buy a corner lot if you're ever looking for a home. The shoveling's ridiculous because you got to shovel the sidewalks all the way around. And the lawn mowing, you're mowing a lot of grass that's not really, thank you, Bev, that's not really useful grass. It's like public-owned or city-owned land, and you got to mow it all. So it's a lot of extra work. I mean, I think they're beautiful. When I come up, my eye always gets drawn to corner lots. They look, I don't know, impressive and big, and the house on the corner. But they're a lot of extra work. And again, just something to think about. But I don't know what else I have for you. I so appreciate you guys watching today. I really do. I am glad I tuned in. I went live today. I wasn't planning on it, but I got inspired to because God told me to go live in Barry Diller's voice. And here I am talking a half an hour later. I got a hot pot of coffee in there I want to get to. And I got some work I got to get done today and some things I got to do. And I'm going to enjoy this beautiful day. And Pinky Silver Chloe, I hope you enjoy this day. I hope you guys follow my page. I hope you found some value from my ramblings today. I'm going to post this video all over social media because, again, I get more hours from these live videos than I do from all the short ones combined. And I'm not totally sure that you're looking for hours of content created, but I would bet if I was a social media platform, I would pay obviously in terms of views, but also in terms of hours of volume. I hope you do see me tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow at 8. I am not going to fully commit because I don't want to be stressed. But I've done it 3 days in a row, so I might make it 4. I'm on a streak. So thank you guys so much for joining. I hope you are loving yourself. I hope you are forgiving yourself. I hope you have a wonderful, wow, it's pretty now that I've done this with the screen. And I hope you're loving yourself. I hope you're forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.